Good morning, guys. So the last vlog just ended for you and it was like 3 a.m. It's 5 hours later now, and I'm traveling to Sylt and I'm gonna take you along with me. Let's go. Starting out with a voiceover, which we're gonna have a lot of today, because when we were traveling to Sylt, it was super windy all days and I didn't feel like blowing your eardrums out today. Thank me later for that. Sylt is one of the North Frisian islands and is in the North Sea. The island also has the most northern part of Germany on it. So if you ever decide to travel there, you can actually go up north and you would be in the most northern part of Germany, which is kind of cool. This trip was planned for a while already. It's a way for me to get a little bit outside. The last couple of months have been a little bit rough for me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know about it already. I always call this year's July my PTSD month because there was so many things happening that were not very good for me or kind of traumatic, and this was just a way to get away from it all and just relax a little bit and get out with some friends. When you own a small business, you feel this constant pressure of needing to provide new art, new content, new products, and it can be really draining both creatively and also mentally. Since I had a really bad time this summer, I've been trying my hardest to just keep the shop running, have social media up to date, have enough stock to send products out to customers, having enough money to pay my employees, but everything on the creative side kinda took a backseat. And that was not necessarily intentionally. Sometimes I wanted to create something, but I just didn't feel I had anything in me to design or draw something new. And if you are an artist or creative person yourself, you might know this feeling of just having a creative or an art block where you feel like whatever you do is just not good enough, it doesn't look good enough, it just doesn't look right, or that it's even hard for you to sit down in the first place and get started on drawing something new. And that is what I have experienced since July. So getting out of the house, getting away from my work was a way for me to try and recharge and maybe get some creativity back. I spent most times actually away from the house. We were going out to restaurants, and you can also see a lot of footage of us just being outside. We went hiking and cycling. We also went on a guided tour to learn about oysters. I don't really care about oysters at all. I don't know anything about oysters, and I definitely do not like oysters, but I learned something about oysters now, and that was really fun. I always feel when I have an art block or a mental block, I'm trying to just concentrate and do it anyway, and often it works. It kinda has to work because it is my full-time job to be creative and design. But obviously that doesn't work all the time. Sometimes, like this time, I honestly just needed to get away from it all and take a step back and do totally different things to gain some creativity back and some energy and also some fun and excitement for drawing. And I started this YouTube channel basically to distract myself, try a new creative outlet and do some new things. I know that because this is a small business vlog, I should be actually focusing on showing my work. And I know what I'm doing right now is just showing you basically vacation footage, but it's something I really had to do. And I hope at least through showing you guys this, you don't feel as alone next time this is happening to you. If you are going through a lot, it's really hard to force creativity. It happens to me too, and I think I have the best job in the world, but I also sometimes just feel burnt out. And that sucks, but you will get through it eventually. The plan was to actually work on the spring and also the Valentine's collection for next year, since I just want to plan ahead and get ideas out right now. The problem is though that I don't really feel inspired by anything. Like there is the standard stuff like, oh, do a love themed collection for Valentine's Day and do a flower collection for spring or sakura flower. And I just feel like I have done this before, and I think there's so many other people who have done this before. There's nothing new to it anymore. It just feels like everything has been done and I can't come up with any good ideas. So what I have been doing for now is just write down anything that could give me inspiration or I would like to do in the future. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to work on, and then also just clearing up my head a little bit, which has been really nice. But I definitely feel like I need to get something done now because I feel like I'm running out of time, which is probably not true, but it does feel like I need to get these things down within the next month so I can start preparation and also start doing designs and order prototypes. Slightly overwhelmed by that, but I figure something out, maybe. I wish this camera wouldn't always zoom in so much when I'm trying to film. Like, how far am I supposed to hold this away? Like, my arm is not that long. Okay, but little rant aside, we are actually home again and I'm still trying to work on my collection for next year. I'm just working on some small stuff, but I want to show you. So when I don't really know what to do, I normally like to just write down some general ideas that I have and then start working on different themes. I wanted to start working on the Valentine's collection for 24 first. And I sketched out a few little designs. I really wanted to make a fanny pack, but I think this one looks so cute. It's supposed to be a buddy, but he just looks so awkward. I'm thinking about putting this in the spring collection instead. And I really wanted to use a different theme than just the typical hearts. So I thought, oh, maybe tulips would be a good idea, but it just reminds me too much of spring. So I made this little guy and I wanted to make an enamel pin out of it. And I think it's so cute, but I just don't see the Valentine flair vibe at all. So I think I'm gonna use this for the spring collection. The same goes for this. This was also supposed to be for like a memo pad or something as the background. And it's supposed to be like two bunnies in a hot air balloon. And it's supposed to be a tulip. Yeah, I don't know. Also feels too much like spring. Like maybe the colors would save it if I do everything in pink. But it's just, it's not really Valentine's Day-ish. Like, funnily enough, the everything that has hearts included just like much more like Valentine's Day. So I need to come up with a few more ideas. This one was also supposed to be a fanny pack, but I think I do the fanny pack for the spring collection because I feel like a fanny pack is something you can use when the weather's starting to get better and you're going outside, maybe with your dogs and maybe just going for a walk in the park. So I'm gonna use that for the next collection instead. But back to the Valentine's Day collection. I kind of want to at least sketch out one or two designs that work really well. So I'm going to quickly do that and see what I come up with. So I actually ended up drawing what I said that I didn't want to draw, which is a love-themed collection. It's super funny to me because I was so opposed to just doing what everyone does and hearts are so boring. I need to do something else. I need to think outside the box. But to be honest, it's such a simple topic and it works. And I think the biggest problem I had was just lacking creativity to design something that I liked myself. And once I got over this mental block and just tried to draw something simple and cute, I liked it and it worked out. So what I did is I took some pictures of my sketches and just copied them into Photoshop, or in this case Clip Studio, made a new sketch over, then did some outlines and also did some coloring. By the way, if the screen grab footage looks a little bit blurry, I apologize for that. I hope this will look better next time. So it's not your eyes, it's just me being too stupid to do a proper screen grab. But yeah, I did my outlines. Afterwards, I colored everything. And I know this is a super simple design, but actually I love it so much. It's just two cute bunnies holding a heart. And for how long it has taken me, and for how much I complained about like, ooh, I want to do something different. This is just the most simplest and most uneventful artwork ever, but I'm so happy with it. To at least give the whole artwork somewhat of a small twist, I actually made two color versions of this artwork. One is the standard pink, red love theme. I actually used colors that I also used in my Love Buns collection for other enamel pins in the past. And then I made a second version that is more of a muted, dirty peach color and a dark blue. And that felt a little bit different, but I kind of like it. Right now, I'm not really sure which colors I should go for, so definitely let me know which ones you like better, because this is what I will make the whole color theme for the entire Valentine's Day collection. So would you like classic love pink theme, or would you like something a little bit different? Let me know. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog here because I still need to edit this footage today. So wish me luck with that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.